Collective read. Let's get a message in for you guys. Blessed be, please, spirit, ancestors, guides, angels of my highest light. Please be at my side, protect and watch over myself, those around me, those observing, those passing through me. Please guard against any negative energies with ill intent, seen or unseen. Send it to the heavens to be returned in love and light as I will it. Somebody be, blessed be, thank you. Hope you guys are fantastic. Let's get into a message for you all. What is the message for the collective, please, spirit? Pluto, transform. Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, progressive imaginings. House 9, spiritual growth. And Libra energy, consideration, fairness and harmony is the outcome. Overalling a message, we've got profound relationships, your 7th house, intimacy and romantic partnerships. So this is to do with profound relationships here, intimacy and romantic partnerships. Okay. Wishes coming true. Ooh, beautiful. Transform. Wishes coming true here. Alignment. It's falling into place. So if you're doing something, you've gone through some sort of transformation, Pluto, or you're just transforming a situation, a lot of action going on with Pluto here. You've got wishes, your wish is going to come true here. Whatever you're wishing for, working towards, if you're doing something that's like unique, original, being your true self, could be being a philanthropist, progressing your imagining, so whatever you're creating is falling into place for you. Wonderful. And we have Divine Feminine coming out, spiritual growth, House 9, Divine Feminine. But take that as it resonates. You could be a masculine, and this is just you going through a transformation and maybe balancing out your masculinity with your femininity as well. And then we've got overcoming obstacles. That's the outcome. Libra, balance. It's reminding me of justice, consideration, fairness, and harmony. Yeah, you could be building a career, a business. Or a reputation for yourself as well. We've got a phone call that just fell out when I went to go put the... I know it's hard to see, but I can see it, so that's what really matters. No. Okay, anyway. But yeah, you could have a phone call, a letter, or a email coming through to do with you and your business, your career, something that you're building, or something that you're like gaining a reputation for. How exciting! Your wishes are coming true. Yay! Alright. We have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy, nurturing, emotional maturity. So you're being very emotionally mature. Very demure. Okay, security, femininity, yeah. Romantic, faithful. You could be psychic. We've got the 9 of Swords. Stress. Transforming. That's what you've been transforming, is negativity, regret, guilt, remorse, anxiety, and Hierophant. So, awakening. You could be sharing, well, you could be going through a spiritual transformation, is what I see. Definitely, we have Emperor here too, so take that as it resonates. I was going to say, yeah, so spiritual transformation, questioning, or more clear on what your values are here, what your beliefs are. I feel like believing in yourself as well. So if there's Queen of Cups, if you dealt with a masculine Emperor, someone who could have been logical, stable, structured, a protector, strong masculine, divine masculine energy. If you dealt with somebody like that, and there's something that happened between the two of you, which is what you've been transforming and overcoming. Yeah, something you had to walk away from. Yeah, it could have been to do with another person. Seven of Cups. Something that's up in the air. So a situation with another person that's up in the air here. There's a decision to be made. The Fool. To take a leap of faith. Could have been somebody you maybe took a leap of faith on. Or it's about them taking a leap of faith. The Knight of Pentacles. We got the Hangman. The Knight of Wands. Judgment, yeah, self-evaluating, awakening. You definitely composed yourself and you're making really good decisions for yourself. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles right behind that too. Two of Wands, you made a decision, you chose a pathway. Yeah, looks like there was some apathy here, or regrets, or a missed opportunity. Maybe we were a bit self-absorbed previously. Like, you know, like in this Nine of Swords energy, so anxiety, negativity. I mean, depression can be a very, like, I'm not saying you had depression, but I'm just using it as an example, as a very self-absorbed unwellness, because it's all about the, and I'm not saying that that's the whole of like depression, because obviously we know that a lot of people that have depression, like I've suffered from depression and had negative thoughts of like feeling that maybe people would be better off without me being here, feeling like you're a burden on other people. So I'm not saying that that's just, but it is a very self-absorbed, and I know from experience that that's exactly where my mindset was. It was so self-absorbed. So but the thing is too, is it's very hard to have control over that. So it's no shade or anything like that on people who have dealt with it. But anyway, that's just what I see, self-absorbed with the Four of Cups. So we're sort of more thinking about the things that like are not going right for us or haven't worked out for us, and it's like kind of like the poor, it is a poor me energy. Yeah, so anyway, but we've overcome that Ace of Wands and we've gone through some sort of change. Five of Pentacles, so we could definitely could have been going through something temporary. Could have been dealing with financial loss, adversity, struggle, poverty. Yeah. But we've overcame that by the look of it, and you've got your wishes coming true. So, I mean, it looks like, you know, a big part of this is that you're so nurturing and loving, and you're really all about love as well. So, acceptance, trying not to be judgmental, being faithful as well, maybe to, you know, like a higher power here with the Hierophant as well. So you could have found your relationship with divine, or a higher power, whatever you know, subscribe to. Yeah, but there is something here that has taken a bit of time to take place, but you're following through on this as well, being very patient, practical. You're very ambitious and you're following through on your ambitions as well. There has been uncertainty when it comes to a connection, but I feel like what happened here is that you took a step back and you realized that maybe you had a bit of a lack of direction at that time, or again, like you were feeling self-limited, Nine of Swords. So you took action. Your mind opened up though as well while you were dealing with this, and again, that's a part of that transformation. So fearless. Something just clicked for you when you went into this hangman position, taking that step back from everything and started to really see it from different perspectives. I feel like you were triggered. Something triggered you, and Divine was able to, like the teacher, it's like when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, kind of thing. It's kind of one of those sort of situations here. It's like the penny dropped kind of thing, and then you just I don't know, you just all of a sudden it was your mind expanded, and then you were just open, and then you just felt fearless, excited, passionate, and like wanting to go on like an adventure here. So you got out of this Nine of Swords anyway. You got out of this negative energy and judgment. You woke up. Yeah, and you transformed that situation because you saw that you had opportunities as well with the Ace of Pentacles, or that you could create opportunities for yourself too. So financial new beginning, new jobs, investments, security and stability. This was a decision that you made because at that time you were feeling apathetic here. Disappointed. And then Ace of Wands, new beginning, and it was like, I'm going to get out of this rut. I'm going to get out of this Five of Pentacles, this lack mentality, this lack mindset. I'm going to start being real with myself, Queen of Swords, yeah. And I'm going to be real with the people around me, Five of Wands. Ooh. Conflict, fighting, arguments, yeah, oppositions. Ooh. Instead of just... I'm getting... but it's like with like a lightsaber or something. Anyway. You got your sword out. You started speaking the truth is really what it is. Truthful, candid. Started protecting yourself as well and being more independent and self-reliant. You got yourself out of something here. Alright, so wishes are coming true. So that could be a part of it. Maybe your wish come true was to get yourself out of that situation. Like I know how that can be as well. Like I prayed and prayed and prayed to lift the darkness, the cloud. Yeah, and my prayers were heard. So I feel like that's the same for some of you guys out there. Your prayers have been heard. Your prayers were answered. Okay, current energy. Your wishes are coming true. Is what it seems like. Okay, and it's because you're following through yourself. Though you're putting the time, the work, the effort, in to making this change for yourself. Okay, let's see what's crossing you. Emperor is here again. The Chariot. The Three of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. So for some of you guys, the Queen of Cups is really embracing her divine masculine, which is taking action, structure, disciplined, stepping up and taking action in some sort of way to stabilize her, you know, to secure her future here. The Chariot, it's a victory, overcoming these obstacles. Again, very ambitious and succeeding when it comes to these ambitions that you have. Self-disciplined, definitely goal-oriented. Three of Swords, standing your ground when it comes to any sort of confusion, upheavals, division, betrayals. Yeah, standing your ground here, protective, determined, again, taking the high road as well. Beautiful. So it's falling into place. Philanthropy, so building a career, a business, a reputation. Progressing when it comes to your imaginings here, whatever you're imagining for yourself. But it's original, it's being your true self. Two of Wands. Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Strength, inner strength, courage, confidence, control. So you're in control here. Yeah, there was a painful ending when it comes to like a earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn possibly. Backstabbing, enemies, bitching, curses, rock bottom. Doesn't have to be backstabbing, doesn't have, I mean, it's just any of those sort of energies there, like, can relate. Again, King of Pentacles dealt with a Virgo, actually 2 Virgos, funny, but the main one, the original, the OT one, the OTG one, because that's the kid's dad, the endings, defeat, rock bottom, that was rock bottom after that connection, a tower, massive tower. But anyway, that's just what it looks like here. It's like there's this ending with the King of Pentacles, a painful ending. But the thing too that I'm getting is that the King of Pentacles feels heartbroken and betrayed themselves as well. There could have been some confusion here. But again, like, you've made this decision. You had 2 paths to choose from, which was to either stay stuck in the tower, just letting things all fall apart and stay stuck, falling apart, or to overcome it, to pick yourself back up again. King of Pentacles is that kind of energy as well, rebuilding ourselves, earth energies. You know, we're quite grounded sort of people, so we can always tend to ground ourselves again and then rebuild ourselves again. So we create, we're very much creators, we're able to turn, you know, anything into something better. So yeah, which is part of this transforming the situation. It's also transmuting negative energy and turning it into your power here, using it to strengthen you, yeah, to self-empower you from what you've been through. So you definitely could have dealt with some people that were bad-mouthing you, bitching, throwing curses over you, you know, like speaking on your life, things like that. Definitely could have been to a King of Pentacles as well for some of you guys. This is people doing this to this King of Pentacles, saying it to this King of Pentacles, which caused a lot of heartbreak and pain. But everything's falling into place for you. Alignment. You're in alignment here. As long as you stay true to you and continue doing what you're doing, like, you're in alignment, it will all fall into place for those cards. Strength card, Justice, 5 Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, just stay strong. Keep having this courage, this confidence. Keep being compassionate towards yourself, towards others. You're getting justice here. Life lessons, legal disputes, consequences. It's all balancing out now. Balance has been restored in your life. You've dealt with some hardship, but it was temporary again. So financial loss, adversity, struggle, that negative mindset. Page of Cups though, it looks like you've been doing inner child healing, trusting your intuition. I feel like you've come back to yourself, your inner child, your inner voice, trusting your, you could have you could be clairvoyant, have any of the clears, all of the clears, psychic, intuitive, know what people are thinking, know things before it takes place. You could get downloads in your, like, dreams. Like, you could have dreams and then you see it come into, you know, happen, play out as well. So you could be getting stronger when it comes to, you know, your intuitive nudges. So, like, I'm getting examples like when you are going to go on a trip or something. Like, this has happened to me so many times back where I used to live, because it was such a busy stretch of highway, and crashes all the time. Like, at least probably once a week there'd be a car accident. At least once every 2 weeks there'd be a car accident of some sort. And every time, like, not every time, stretch, but few too many times, actually, I actually did have an almost accident when a 2x4 come flying off the back of a fucking ute, and it was like Final Destination. Like, that's what I was visualizing. I was like, oh my god, this is like out of a movie. This is fun. I was 8 months pregnant, coming home from work in a little Suzuki Swift, and the idiot in front of me with his ute didn't have his 2x4 like properly tied down, and I could see it loosening, and I was like, that's gonna fly off and it's gonna fucking come straight for me. And sure enough, but because I knew it intuitively and obviously could see it, but just knew it, just felt it, and so I backed right off, and then yeah, sure enough, it flew off and it hit the windscreen of my car and flew up. Luckily it came up into the air, and then it turned sideways. Angels watching over me. 8 months pregnant with my boy, busy ass stretch of highway, no room to pull over, had to pull over anyway, and the guy was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but I was just like, bro, just tie your shit down. Anyway, so that kind of stuff, intuitive nudges. So also what I'm so sorry I went on a tangent, but what I was mostly getting is there were so many times there were car accidents on the main, and there were times where I was delayed, either like, I don't know, there was just delays. Something that I wasn't intending to do ends up happening, and then sure enough I find out later that like there was a car accident just at the time that I would have been traveling along that road, kind of thing. So that's your guides, that's your higher self. To trust that, but you could be getting stronger within that, so to really pay attention to that as well. That's the point of that story. Okay, let's keep going. What else can you tell me about this King of Pentacles? Page of Cups, Secret Admirer, Justice, King Cups. Somebody who's got a lot of feelings for the Empress. A lot of feelings for the Empress. So this is somebody who has a crush on you, or actually loves you as well. Has real strong feelings for you, romantic feelings for you. Temperance. Temperance. I feel like action. Sagittarius energy. Libra energy. I feel like in number 11 as well, 1114 could be significant. I feel like this person is going to convey, they're going to tell you the truth, they're going to talk to you, because they want to like have a harmonious relationship with you. And this is good news. Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is good news here. Something developing, or they want to develop something with you. Again, this is something that's aligning. It's something that's falling into place. So yeah, it looks like a reunion. 3 of Cups, happier times, Magician, something you're manifesting. 6 of Swords, something you want to move forward, something you want to invest in. Again, good news. Yeah, so you got somebody here, King of Pentacles. So this is how I know that this isn't my reading. I talked about my kid's, dad, just an example, but this is not my reading, just so you know, because no way in any lifetime ever again will that ever happen. Not that I hold any resentment or anything like that, just we are detached. We are so detached. Yeah, but anyway, I just thought I'd make that clear, because sometimes people might get the impression that sometimes they do, and then these are collective readings, so some bits might be like, oh, that sounds familiar, and then other bits are just like, nah, it's totally nothing to do with me, and that's okay, because I'm part of the collective as well. So any reader is no different, and anyone who thinks so is probably a bit in denial. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, it looks like this person, there's going to be a reunion. Happy times with the 3 of Cups. It could be somebody who's going to ask you out on a date, but it does seem like this is someone where there was enemies involved. but again, it's falling into place here. So let's see what's going on, what Spirit's message is for you, Divine Feminine, spiritual growth. But take it as it resonates again, like I said, because the Queen of Cups could be you embracing the more nurturing side of you, the more emotion, like being in connection with your emotions, emotional maturity, maybe being a bit more romantic as well, feeling more emotionally secure within yourself. And then the Emperor could be you taking charge here, overcoming some betrayals. And I mean, again, this could be you making a decision and it's all falling into place. You could be this person, you know, a masculine who's building this career, building a reputation for yourself, and you've dealt with painful endings, backstabbing, enemies, and now you're like real secure here with the King of Pentacles as well, successful, you know, thriving, building maybe an empire. So let's see what this spiritual growth is. King of Swords. Yeah, see, for some of you guys, you could be a masculine who's embracing the divine feminine energy within you, because you could have been somebody who was quite structured within, you know, like somebody who was more within your mind as well. Didn't really, you know, you could have made head over heart decisions. You could have been quite closed off to your emotions, your heart chakra, more logical, detached, authoritative. Yeah, so Spirit wants you to be positive, express yourself, have some fun. Page of Cups, yeah, trust your intuition. I think that's why I banged on about it for a wee while there, because it's like really important that you do trust your inner guidance, because it can save your life. Like, no shit, like if I had stayed up close to that ute, things could have been different. But because intuitively I just know, and you know, it actually freaked me out because it was so real and it happened exactly how I thought it would, that I almost thought I had created it to happen as well. And that's, I guess that's where you got to use your, just, you know, pay attention. But it wasn't. It was definitely, it was the person's fault for not tying their thing down properly. But and then, yeah, like I said, my inner knowing, just knowing to pull back and slow right down. But like I said, if I hadn't and didn't listen to that, didn't pay attention to that, just not being aware as well. So like awareness of your surroundings, but awareness of your inner self is really important. So that's what Spirit is saying here. Divine Feminine, if you're Divine Feminine and you're dealing with the King of Pentacles, Spirit wants you to be optimistic about that. Listen to your inner voice with that. There is definitely a secret admirer here, someone who has a crush on you. And again, this will be like balanced out. For the masculine, the King of Swords, stay positive, trust your inner knowing. Justice is being served for you here if you've dealt with financial difficulty, poverty, temporary financial loss. If this is a legal dispute, again, you will get justice for that. Justice card. So basically, it will go in your favour. Or it will be restored. Whatever you've lost will be restored. Whether that's from a court battle or if that's just the universe giving it back to you in another way. Just, yeah. Sometimes the things we manifest, the things we pray for, are received, but may not be received in the way that we thought they would be. But definitely will be what you need, and if not, probably more than what you thought you needed. Okay, Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Moon. Yeah, again, trust your intuition here. Dreams. You could get dreams, downloads in your dream state. You might feel that it's quite vague though. We got the Star here as well. Yeah, don't feel like you're like it's, you know, like don't mistrust yourself. Trust yourself. Don't mistrust yourself. Don't doubt yourself is what I'm trying to say. Use your foresight. You know, these imaginings. Keep imagining what you want to fall into place. So for some of you guys, King of Pentacles is the King of Swords here, and he's thinking about moving. He's planning, making a plan. to travel. He's envisioning traveling towards the Divine Feminine because he feels this is a wish fulfillment. And he's planning to come through to communicate, to speak some truth. But this is something that's still taking place, something that's still being revealed with the moon as well. But again, this is a wish come true with the star energy. And yeah, like I said, for the masculine, whatever you're envisioning for yourself, this wish fulfillment here, the success, this abundance, the achievements you want to, you know, take place or achieve in your life, the rewards, trust your intuitive guidance here with this, and keep envisioning that for you. For some of you guys, yeah, you're definitely going through a spiritual, you're spiritually growing here. And again, that's where I'm coming back to that intuitive knowing. And then for some of you guys, this divine masculine, or I shouldn't say divine, oh no, Emperor is here, yeah. So anyway, for some of you guys, this masculine is, who's coming towards this divine feminine, is going through a spiritual, he's spiritually growing himself. Okay, let's see what this overcoming obstacles, fairness and harmony. With the Six of Cups, yeah, that's like past influences, childhood. Nine of Pentacles, oh, independent wealth, success, hard work, and a rebirth, yeah, spiritual transformation, yeah. Letting go, releasing, transitioning. Some of you guys, this is that masculine. Some of you guys, this is you. Ace, oh, look at that, Ace of Cups, outcome, yeah, is a new beginning, new relationship, new romance. High Priestess, yes, again, trust your intuition. And Queen of Wands, ooh. Yeah, for some of you guys, this is someone coming towards the Divine Feminine. Ace of Cups here. It's like an inner knowing, it's like this King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Emperor, intuitively is being guided towards this Queen of Wands. It's overcoming this these obstacles here. It's a profound relationship, intimate, romantic partnership here. And Seven of Wands. Standing their ground. So for some of you guys with this backstabbing, enemies, bitching, they're standing their ground with those people. Conflict, walking away from them. Five of Wands. Seven of Swords just fell out as well. Definitely, possibly, yeah, people who were lying, scheming. For some of you guys, yeah, even if you're a masculine, there's a new beginning with the Queen of Wands. Someone who's passionate, confident, vibrant, energetic, strong, highly intuitive. You're going through a rebirth and you're going to be having a new beginning after possibly dealing with some liars, some scammers, conflict, arguments, fighting, disagreements that you're standing your ground with. You could definitely have, you know, created peace and quiet in your life. A sanctuary. Eight of Cups, moved on, moved forward, walked away, let it go. Yeah, and going through this like self-discovery, looking deeper within yourself, searching for more in your life as well. And then Ace of Swords is like clarity. And then we've got Queen of Pentacles here, which could be clear thinking, a breakthrough, moving towards Queen of Wands could be Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it could be a Divine Feminine. Somebody who's financially independent, grounded, mature, abundant. The World here. It's a victory, it's success here. So you're going to get a letter, you're going to have an email, a call or a letter coming through. I miss you. I miss everything about you, your smile, your scent, your touch. Passion, you excite me on every level. Insecure. I feel insecure about you. You treat me better than I've ever been treated. You and I know that you can give me everything. Just take these as they resonate. And we've got, okay, we got that one. Communication. So I need to talk to you and feel close and feel you close. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me. Well, that could be that phone call, that letter, that email that's coming through. Blessed. I am so blessed. I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. So that's a transformation, spiritual transformation. So these could be just, these are just letters. First names, last names. We've got M, B, Q, Y, B again, A, H, L, I, C, V, C again, D, G, and P. Okay, and last one, and this is just a it's just a message for spiritual growth. Ancient, what's it called? Oh, I don't know what it, oh, there it is. Embrace ancient ways to discover your power. So they're just ancient ways to discover your power. Frankincense. So find what works for you. Balm for the body, tonic for the mind, and salve for the spirit. A product of the boswellia tree, native to North Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Frankincense has been cultivated and traded for at least 5,000 years. It was used ceremonially by ancient pagans in Persia, Babylonia, Egypt, Greece, and Rome. From clear skin to a potential cure for arthritis and more, its healing properties for the physical body are extraordinary, but it works its magic in the inner world too. The musty, spicy, smoky, lemony scent elevates the mind, and when used in meditation and visualization, this can help you to feel centered and connected to spirit as well. Inhale deeply, live and love the same way. So it's a balm or it can be a tonic. So you could look this up, frankincense. And we got carnelian at the bottom of the deck. So embrace your passions. Find what works for you, embrace your passions. For confidence and self-expression, look no further than the fiery carnelian, also known as the artist's stone. It provides the energetic spark needed to get creative juices flowing or passion projects off the ground. With its connection to the root chakra, carnelian activates the core energy center in the body, providing a sense of vitality to body and spirit. Used by ancient cultures to foster bravery in battle, it can endow you with similar warrior powers. Negative thoughts be gone. Courage, positivity, and motivation to succeed be all yours. Carnelian stimulates an all-round love for life and boosts sexual energy. Keep it close to your body for full effect. Cool. Alright, lovelies, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this was helpful. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, like, share, subscribe, and you'll see me in another one. Alright, bye.